Groundbreaking moment, reporting live to you with nigga news at noon, right off of Kama Road. An East Atlanta teenager, it's so high that she has indeed become the 9th planet in the solar system. What a damn shame. This side of town just gets worse by the day.
Yep, that's me. High out of my mind. I know you're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation. So let me rewind. So one day, me and my family went to the International Farmers Market. The ride there was pretty normal and the day was going good. So once we pulled up, I walk inside and the first thing I laid my eyes on was these mangoes. Now the reason why my attention was so focused on these mangoes is because I love tropical fruit, and these were not any mangoes that I was used to. They were like some type of sour mango that I hadn't seen before, and I wanted to try one, so I grabbed a couple of them and put them in the cart. I know at this point y'all are probably like, what's so important about these mangoes? Just keep watching. So anyway, we all get done with our shopping and we go back home. On the ride back home, I wanted a snack, so I opened up one of my mangoes. My dad had pulled over to go inside the dollar store and my family went inside with him. I stayed in the car because I was still eating my mango. Now, I was in my dad's truck, but I was in the back seat. His truck had 2 rows. I peeked over the seat and I saw that he had a half-eaten Nerds rope sitting on his dashboard. I didn't read the wrapper or nothing. I just knew that I saw candy and I wanted some candy. So I broke a piece of it off, wrapped it back up, and proceeded to eat it. Now when I was eating, I was like, dang, this tastes a little weird. But I didn't think too much of it because I thought I just had an aftertaste in my mouth from eating the mango because the mango was sour and it had like a very distinct flavor to it. So basically, I was snuck in my dad's candy. I never had any intention of telling him that I did. Bro, I promise you, they was in the store for so long. While I was in the car, I felt like I started to sun gaze. Like I literally just started staring up into the sun. And my thoughts at this moment was, you know, people always say that staring directly into the sun is bad for you, but for some reason this is super relaxing. While I'm sun gazing, literally the music in my headphones gets so loud out of nowhere. It felt like the vibrations from the music was banging on my eardrums. I thought I just had a headache coming on, so I took my headphones out. Soon everybody got back into the car and we drove home. I was feeling a little strange, so as soon as we got home I helped take the groceries in and I went to go lay down. But I couldn't shake this feeling that I had. Now before I go any further, I want y'all to keep in mind that at that time of this happening, I had never been high before. So when the edible started to kick in, I thought I was dying. So after a while, I got up and went to the bathroom. Now this is when the edible really started working on my I went to the bathroom because I was just trying to gather my thoughts. While I'm in the bathroom, I sit on the toilet and I swear, nigga, the bathroom shrunk and I grew. Like my body grew and the bathroom shrunk. I couldn't believe my eyes. So I look in the mirror and I said, what the actual is happening right now? I was like, I need to take a nap because I'm tripping, and I went to go lay down once again. Mind you, I still don't know I'm just high, and my family still don't know that I feel weird because I didn't talk to nobody about it yet. While I'm laying down, I feel this edible instantly fully activate. So in my head, I'm putting 2 and 2 together and I'm thinking, oh the mango tastes like that. Not because it was an exotic kind of mango, but because somebody poisoned it. I was like, we all finna die. I'm finna die. Everybody who ate it finna die. This shit finna be on CNN. 10 niggas in East Atlanta died from eating the fucking mango. Bro, I sprung my eyes open and I said, somebody poisoned my mango. I was like, that's why it tastes weird. That's why I feel weird. My mango was poisoned. Everybody calm down, just calm down. Imagine the ocean and the waves, just calm down. No, nigga, nigga, call the ambulance, call 911, man, down, nigga. I was like, pray for me, dad, pray for me, dad, pray for me. Everybody is just looking at me like, what the is wrong with this nigga? Everyone just calm down. Mind you, I'm telling everybody to calm down and I'm the only one bugging out at this point. I was like, calm down, and just imagine the ocean. So this goes on for a few minutes of me just acting crazy. And I stressed out my little sisters. They was really just trying to figure out what the heck was wrong with me. So my dad took me outside. I slipped on my Crocs and we went for a walk. Mind you, at this point, my brain has literally turned into mashed potatoes. So I'm high, but I'm acting like I'm drunk because I've never been high before. So I was kind of like stumbling down the stairs. Now, when we go outside, I swear to God, the entire planet was slanted. It was sideways. The planet was slanted. I promise you, I cannot make this stuff up. Like the sky was a different color. It was like a blue and purple galaxy and the whole earth was slanted. Nigga, I was in another dimension. I was high. And the only thing that's going in my mind, I said, oh, I'm dying. But for some strange reason, I kind of had peace about dying. because I was like, I serve Jesus. But I did start repenting for my sins when we was outside, because I was like, if I'm going out, nigga, I'm going out the right way. So anyway, we on our little walk, and my dad trying to calm me down because I'm still bugging out, and he's still trying to figure out what's wrong with me. Mind you, my mom is still inside on the phone with the ambulance. My dad ended up sitting me on like the little AC boxes that be outside, and this whole time I literally am just looking down, and he's standing by me. So he started to ask me questions, and he asked me what I ate from like start to finish. So I told him about the mango, and I told him that I just had this strong taste that was just like stuck in my mouth. Soon as I said that, he stood up and his eyes sprung open, and he said, did you happen to eat any of the candy that was in my car?
Yeah, I had a piece of it.
And he said, Ash, not that. So when he said that, I said, oh shit. I said, oh shit, I'm finna die. I said, what did I eat? I'm finna die. But as soon as he realized I was just high, he started laughing. He was like, you just got a little bit of weed in your system. While he was in the middle of talking, I look up at him, and this nigga face is literally made out of Play-Doh, and the world was just spinning. I don't know what type of weed I had in my system, but it was strong. So we just ended up waiting on the ambulance to get there because they were already en route to get to me. And he was like, you cannot tell them that you had that. And I was like, okay, Operation Don't Let Dad Get Arrested is in motion. So once the ambulance pulled up, I promise you, I thought the edible was already in full effect. This edible is going even more into effect. And I'm bugging out. Mind you, the only people who know I'm high right now is God, my dad, and me. So I'm still trying to play this whole thing for the ambulance that I'm having like an allergic reaction or somebody poisoned my mango. I'm just really trying to keep them off the fact that I have an edible in my body. So anyway, they end up sitting me on the back of the ambulance truck, and they put a cover around my arm like an arm cuff, and they were about to like take my blood pressure. So I see them pull out this machine that's connected to this thing on my arm. Mind you, my mind's still in mashed potato mode. I said, do not shock me. They said, we're not going to shock you. They said, we're just taking your pressure. He said, but your pressure is looking really high right now. He said, if it doesn't come down, it's a possibility that we might have to shock you. I said, no. So while I'm out there sitting on the back of the truck, I'm getting super thirsty. So I just keep asking for ice and water. Like, I just keep saying, I need some ice, I need some water. I think my little sister went inside to get me some, but she was taking way too long. So I just kept saying, like, I need something to drink, I need water, I need ice. So eventually somebody come outside with water, and they gave me water, and I'm just like gulping it down. I'm just drinking it. I promise you, in a couple minutes I probably went through a gallon of water. Mind you, y'all, this is so embarrassing. I did not mention this. Everybody was outside looking at me. Like, everybody, all the neighbors was outside looking at me. The craziest part about this story is the fact that once I sobered up the next day, I realized that the ambulance guy had to have known that I was drunk. Let me explain. So one of them looked like he was about 40. The other one looked like he was about 26, 27. The guy that was like 26, 27, this nigga had a smirk on his face from the moment he pulled up to the moment that he left. I was like, this nigga knew I was high for sure. So eventually my pulse started to go down. And the whole time my parents and my sisters just looking at me. I looked up at my dad, and he just had the guiltiest look on my face. Like, I'm gonna forever laugh at that. Eventually my pulse get down to an appropriate level, and they're like, do you want to go to the hospital? If not, you need to sign this to say that you refuse. I was like, Dad, you think I need to go to the hospital? He was like, what you think? I was like, I don't know. I was like, what you think? He was like, what do you think? I was like, I don't know. What you think? Then I was like, nah, I don't want to go. While they finishing up, you know, taking the cuff off of my arm or whatever, I'm just sitting on back of this ambulance, and y'all, I am shivering. I'm jittery. I'm just like, I never felt like this before. Like, this was my first time being high. But anyway, once the ambulance pull off, you know, they take me back inside. I'm still out of my mind, so I lay down and I try to get some sleep. I end up falling asleep very quickly, actually, and I woke up the next morning and I was sober. I had never been more grateful to wake up in my right mind than I was that morning. But I just had to really just thank the Most High. And ever since that day, it has been edibles to the day I die.